Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All right. Well, someone will probably hear this at some point. Mic up, this down. I guess that's good enough. I guess that's good enough. Oh geez, it's tied to my actual volume. Alright, I guess we're watching that on mute. Alright, no one's here right now, but FFRK ends in 58 days. So we're going to be finishing this shit out. So we'll feel better about the time we wasted playing this gotcha game. Alright, I don't know where we start, so let's do this easier. Alright, so 7... I hope this didn't have any objectives, because I didn't set it up for it. And we should have to do this again. Here we go. We're good. Why not? One down. as you can see, we're a bit power creeped. Yeah, right, we can pretty much auto-battle this one. Click! I speak. Aww. Alright, that's one down. How many more do we got? After Gears is next. Excuse me, I got a text. Alright. My click scrolling got a bit too enthusiastic. Alright, let's wrap up Final Fantasy 13-2. You have to do this for each of them? You gotta do it for each of them? You suck. Damn you for making me actually try. No point in giving... None of these mean anything. None of them are instant either. Alright, this is taking more time than the stage is going to take, to be honest. Alright, first one. Hold on. For these, it might be quicker to just have the one click. See, it's possible we kill this before she gets the dance off. OG, oh wow, okay. And mission complete. Kill it, do it, dead. Alright, round 2 coming up. These aren't going to be much difficulty. Hopefully this is the only one of these like this. Next. Crap. Not the stablest application. And another one dead. Alright, final one. You could probably just punt this one's objectives and get the complete. And I forgot she can dance too. Doesn't matter now. Let's do this thing. Let's end the world. Healing is healing. Right. I think next stage is After Years. I think that's wrapped for 13 too. Let's do this After Years. Where are we? Deepest Depths. Alright, do your thing. It should be on auto, because it's level 99. I'm not going to waste much thought on this one. I guess auto is not on. No difference. And done. Oh yeah, warning, if you're somehow not aware of what Final Fantasy Record Keeper is, there will be spoilers for just about every single mainline game as I play through this. So, thankfully, for the after years, kind of sucks. So I probably just saved you about 12 hours. We got more, no more after years. $220. It might be a challenge. It won't be. I don't even get a stamina for this one. Attack and magic. You know, it is more work to change my party than it is just a smash click until stuff is dead. A little bit faster, maybe. And we get to see some animations. These are all going to go extinct soon. What is that? It's over now. Oh, it absorbs lightning. Never mind then, because that is untyped. We're done here. What an oddly specific final phase. I wonder what else it was immune to. I guess I should have read that note. Oh well. He's dead now. Skip. Where to next, game? Surge of Cerberus or 14. I think 14 has a pain in the ass boss. Oh, there's a lot of those to get through. I wonder what was annoying about these that I put them off for so long. Now let's see how badly the AI handles this. This is a 220? I think this is a 220. I don't even think the AI can fuck up a 220 at this point. No, it's a 99. Point zero. Wow. X2. Let's just knock all the easy ones out now. Two. I didn't even see how many there were right there. Alright, nothing to fret over. There's no point in doing this. Doing you. Alright. So this is Shuyin. I forgot you actually fought the dude in 10-2. I guess you did. I thought you just fought Vegnagun. Oh, well, he'll be dead in about 20 seconds, so... Another time, huh? There have been times where boss at 0.1% have managed to pull off a party wipe. Right now it's funny, but over the last 6 years, there have been times where that has actually kind of been tragic. Okay, we should be done with 10-2. Where are we headed next? 14's all that's left. Nope, not all that's left. Alright, it's all on this end. Let's wrap up normal mode. I'm not sure how 14's story actually works. This is the finale to something, probably. Let's just see really quick if there is something annoying about this guy. Oh. Well, it's gonna waste all my instant cast. I could just sit here and do nothing for like 5 turns. Maybe Magicite will do the thing. I'm not wasting my instant cast on that. You do it, Queen. Yep, never mind. Can I speed this up? I can't speed this up. Oh, we can kill it now. Kill it! Send it back to hell! Please don't be scripted. Oh, thank God, we're done. Dead. So I'm not sure what we just killed, by the way. 14. Oh, that gets the stamina boost. That means we can... I don't even know what that means anymore. Alright, ultimate weapon. Let's do this. Oh, I hope this isn't the same gimmick again. I think this is why I didn't do these before now. Oh, never mind. Kick his ass. Three clicks. 3 clicks, dead. Where are we going? We're still in 14. Stamina boost. Those are going to soon go extinct too. They're just going to eventually come to a point where I can't find ways to restore my stamina anymore. Let's see, part 5. I think fighting ultimate weapon 7 times is probably why I didn't do this. Okay. This is more just to prepare for the harder version. Nothing here is really a threat. I just gotta get to it to get to the other one. No, never mind. Now are we done with 14? Please say we're done with 14. Okay. We're up to 15. That was Final Fantasy 14, I guess. Moving on. 15. We got 1 for 15, 2 for tactics, 1 for type 0. And that will be it for normal or classic. You can put a bow on that. The rewards really aren't even interesting at this point. If they're not crystals, I don't care. Mithril doesn't really matter anymore. Even if it was crystals, only ice crystals really matter right now, and they only matter until I beat the next Magicite boss. Insomnia. Let's do this. Oh yeah, Sprosh Final Fantasy 15. Whoops. Moving on. Done a 15. So much tactics I gotta do. Let's do Type 0 first. No, they are doing no real, actual closing down stuff so far. They have given out extra tickets to pull on the gacha and reopened a couple of, seasonal events until the servers go down. But if anything, all the closures done as has caused them to unlock a few more gacha banners that are strictly there to try and ring out a few more bucks. If the gameplay loop wasn't so satisfying, the sheer balls that Dina had with the close down stuff, I probably would have just uninstalled then and there. But I figure this shit's all going to disappear pretty soon, so I might as well enjoy it. Yeah. Alright, we don't need Roaming Warrior because this thing is going to die in a click. Unless it won't die in a click. Yep, it will. This is, I guess, the final boss of Type 0, or one of them. I didn't get far in this one. I intend to play this one at some point. Don't need cutscene. Just need die. Oops. I only remember because of this game, and I like 13, so you think I'd remember this because it used to be 13 spin-off something? More tactics. That should be the last non-tactics classic level. Yep. We do these, and then it's the end of Babby mode. Uh, 13 Agito. I think it was. I can't remember what. I know that 15 was also a 13 spin-off too, but I can't remember what that one was. And that's really the only interest I have in either of those games. I think that might be where my interest in Square Enix kind of tapers off too, because I kind of abandoned the whole JRPG format after that. Arg, AoE fight. Gotta speed this one along. She'll go first. Don't need anything special. Nope. As if that were their intent the entire time. Okay, demon thingies. Fun fact, Final Fantasy Tactics not getting any event support in this game was kind of the death knell of this game. And we're done. Oh, we're not done. They respawn. And that equip was a waste of my time. So the team that made Tactics split up into two. One half left Square Enix and is probably burned bridge knowing how Square Enix works. And the other half went to go make Final Fantasy XIV. Because of some weird cockamamie contract thing they have with Square Enix, they can't do events for a game without consulting that game's original team. As it happens, Final Fantasy XIV went from a laughingstock to a profitable game during this game's lifespan. So they couldn't consult them for Tactics events. So as a result, Tactics fell behind in the power curve. And Tactics characters kinda suck. Thunder God Sid was pretty busted when he came out. But I think the last time we had a Tactics event was when Trump was in office. And not like 2020, I mean like 2019, 2018. Pretty much. The limit breaks have tiers, and I'm not sure they got anything past like the certain, I think like 2 tiers ago. This game launched in 2015 global. Damn it, I didn't change that attack back. Yeah, it launched in 2015 on global. In Japan doesn't seem like it's going to end yet. I think there were European servers, but then the whole gambling thing at the EU got that killed really quick. So I think we're on our 7th anniversary, or this would have been 7th anniversary coming up. Let me just see what we got left. Nada. Alright, let's start knocking these out. That seems like a weird gameplay style to make a gacha out of, you know? Like the, whatever you call it, the linear battle system or whatever. Stamina boost. I just gotta dance. We just gotta dance once, and we're good. I think I read somewhere today that the only other older gacha that's still going than this one is some Cinderella Girls game. You gotta look at it like whaling. You don't go out whaling to catch a whale every day. You go out and catch one whale and then you're good for like a couple of months. Then you go back out like 3 months later, get another whale. Okay, this battle has some challenge to it. I still don't have to actually do any strategy though. Nope, not a single bit. You might get to see a limit break now. Yeah. And that's our only objective, so we can just kill this guy, and we are donezo. We just end in silence? I didn't think the last time ended that way. Stamina buff. Fitting. Type 0 is the first one done. 1 is done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. We got 7s left. Ooh. Why did I skip these? Let's change it up. A few of them. I think whatever deal they have, they basically get each of like the anthologies or the compilations. Like, basically, I think any game that appeared in Dissidia, and then any game that spun off from those games was fair game. And then like World of Final Fantasy. Let's see. These things would probably still die too fast to see anything cool. Genesis is in this game. I don't know what game Genesis came from, but he's in this. So's Angel. Angel fucking sucked. Oh right, this is an actual fight. I should take this seriously. Ah, there's the first problem. This shit's going way too fast. We could definitely get gacked. Let me go back and let me retry this one. And I think he was one of the last events. We might have to do some Crisis Core stages, so you might have to see me get my ass beat by him. I didn't debuff its stats, so I don't think we got the full points. But, dude, I'm not sure if I care or not. Well, thank goodness. And there goes Final Fantasy VII. Wait, no it isn't. Damnation. I'll redo that one in a minute. Let's just kill this. Magic and defense. The good news is this will be slightly more interactive. I can't just autopilot this or I will get rocked. Can't make the job too easy. I'm not even sure I'm attacking the right... I'm probably not attacking the right bar. Doesn't matter, just nuke everything until the battle ends. Over time, at first they were trying to kind of do like a story. I guess I can't damage that. They're trying to do kind of a one-to-one recreation of each major plot point of each game, but then they realized they gave up at some point and just switched over to doing bosses. And then the bosses kind of slowed down to a trickle, and then power creep kept in. Power creep kept in, but they wanted to make it so that the final bosses were still kind of a challenge, so they kind of just had these on limbo for about 2 or 3 years. I guess one of the signs of the shoddy game design is that the events and the realm dungeons, when I'm playing through now, really weren't all that much different. They just dropped better stuff. I forgot to fucking dance. Damn it. Oh well. Just to show you the intended design of how this was at launch. This is how you navigated this. Oh god, it's horrible. I can't even zoom up. I think if I zoom up too far, the game will crash. And we'll come back and finish those when it's less of a problem. Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus. They don't branch. Trust me, they don't branch. They'll look like they branch, but then they'll just tell you, no, go back and clear this one. It's very linear. Let's clear something that's a little more spicy. Don't even know how to kill this thing. We're just gonna kill Seymour. We have percentage bonuses. No, as long as you don't, as long as you clear the boss, you advance to the next stage. Getting mastery, which is usually where the better rewards are. Like these right here, the first time rewards, they're... Sometimes you get those just for trying, but at this point, these are obsolete, and these are almost obsolete for me. Those are obsolete. That means nothing. Those... The black crystals are probably it, and two mean nothing. What else do we get? Honestly, it's more fun just beating up the boss. No, let's hope this isn't the Seymour with all the really, really irritating type. Nope, Seymour 1. I think there's the one who changes elemental weaknesses. That might kill some people. This is getting interesting. Ha! He lived! Why does her damage suck? No, that's why her damage sucks. Really? I think I played X like 3 times as a kid, and like the first 2 Seymour battles were like, they ended my runs both times. Cause I think I triggered the one way you can make Seymour 2 unwinnable, and you can't go back and unfuck it. But I remember if the first Seymour was really hard as a kid. It's like I couldn't figure out the puzzle part. It's a pretty simple gimmick, if I recall correctly. But like, unless you knew to like, I think if there's not much you can do about it to cheese it, unless I think you have to have someone either have steel, or you have to have somehow gotten Riku and then taught Riku steel at a point in the game where you wouldn't have. I never got far in 4 either. That's the same battle, but easier. Alright, there's our palate cleanser. Let's get these out the way. Yeah, the first game's ending we spoiled was For the After Years, which I don't think I've heard anything great about. I think I am going to do a run of all of them. We gotta dance. We're good. Actually, you know what? We're going to take one this time. Oh, so like actual 2-2? Like actual 2 and not like 4-2? I couldn't stand 2. And then the fixed... Yeah. I think it says a lot when the fixed version wasn't much better either. Okay, at least that's targeting the right thing. I don't care about the tentacles. I don't even need lightning for this. And we're done. Yep. It's episodic too. None of it was episodic. I think most of the game is just the areas from the first game. And I don't even think they retouched them up or anything. I think you just re-added... I think all they did was add new characters. Let's wrap up 7. I should probably read that. This should be enough. Okay, when in doubt in this game, if you just push damage, you'll usually be pretty good. When in doubt, just spam damage. I sometimes think they're genuinely afraid to do certain things. And I think 4 was just a game they didn't think they could fuck up. Because who would be disappointed if they fucked up 4's sequel? Like, they're clearly terrified of going to sequel to 10. Or a third sequel to 10. Oh, is it gonna kill the boss before I get to do this? Oh, that would have been bad. I don't want to do this again. Goodbye, 7. Alright, I'm into my first hour. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience. There goes the end of Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, that battle was for nothing other than ticking up. That battle was for nothing more than making that box blue right there that you're about to see. Is that it for 7? 7 done. Yeah, and that's kind of why I think a lot of people want there to be a 10-3 just because until that happens, that novel is canon. And that novel had to have been written by the guy while he was like drunk and high and dumped by his girlfriend and like suicidal with the gun in his mouth. Because it's like the darkest ending for a story. It's like the darkest ending for that world. It does not make me think, oh man, I want to keep playing games in this setting. Like it might have been a fuck you to the fans. Like, fuck you, we're gonna go work on an MMO. You nerds. Alright, let's do Dirge of Cerberus. Oh my. We got about 10 stages to get through. My math is awful. That's like 12 stages. Let's pick a team with a few more 7 characters on it. She still dance. No, she does. I have no idea what Dirge of Cerberus is about. I just know that one song with like the really cool synthesized voice talking in the background. We're probably going to have to do this stage again. Never mind, we're good. Seven more to go. Defeat the dragonfly to win the battle. Okay, kill the chopper. Get a prize. Let's actually show off what they can do. What console was it on? I should have put better material on. Oh well. Anything that makes this fight more difficult will probably be more entertaining. Oh, that's probably why I thought it was a PSP game. Tifa's probably going to kill this. I am so confused how the other ones weren't ranged. Guess it doesn't matter. Six to go. Oh, 4. Yeah, math. Math is not my strong suit. Now let's see Tifa actually do some damage this time. Oh, if you think Tifa's numbers are going to look good, wait till you see Cloud do Cloud's thing. Oh shit. I killed that too fast again. Three more. We'll knock out Dirge of Cerberus, and then we'll try and knock out a much more difficult boss fight. Does he fly? 0.1% again. The most tragic number in this game. So that's usually the number where the boss comes back and kills you. Two more. Oh, the game updates at 9 p.m. Eastern, so I don't think anything comes out on Tuesday nights, though. Up until about 2 years ago, the materials you needed to upgrade your this one a new day begins at 9 o'clock a.m. but new event content drops at 9 p.m. But for a long time, a lot of the materials were locked behind different days, but they phased that out about 2 years ago. I never got that either, and they definitely would skew it to whichever way would make them more money. Like Anniversary Day, when anniversary festivals happened, those would always trigger new content in the morning update, which doesn't usually happen. But then Black Friday would have gotcha pulls pop up in the morning update, which almost never happened. I think we do this one, and then we try and do elemental destruction. There's a lot of weird design choices in this game. And a lot of them, I guess, never got corrected, even though this company went on to make stabler games. Like, what you're seeing now is after over half a decade of quality of life improvements, and it's still clunky as shit. Still about 15 minutes before it updates. The prevailing meme was that they had interns design the entire game, and then they fired the interns without having them record how the code worked. Fun fact, blue magic is in this game, but it was never implemented. Stuff like that. Here are events. These are our super bosses for the rest of the time we have. Gilgamesh, the Ruins, Elemental Destruction. We have more bosses in here. I'm going to try and clear out the rest of these at some point. These will be slightly more entertaining than what we're doing right now. But for now, Elemental Destruction. This is a super boss that would come out every other month or so. You get bonuses for clearing with each element, and we've got 2 levels. I've been working through those. So you see we got 8 elements. There are 9 elements I believe you can use. We are going with Earth this time. How risky do I want to be with this? This specific battle, it's the same boss. The gimmick is the first attack you use, the element triggers the entire pattern it follows. And if you don't trigger the elemental attack in the first 3 turns, it ejects you. That Gilgamesh up there is the same too. The other content is a bit more varied. At the start of the game, the metas were a bit more strategic, but by the end of it, power creep made it so that it was basically get the strongest characters in each realm and the strongest characters of each element. So you basically needed a team for each game, a team for each physical element, and a team for each magical element. And some of the content definitely recycled itself. Well, I played conservatively. I'm a damn fool. And a lot of people didn't see it coming. I guess it didn't start out that way. I don't know why I did this way. This could be a train wreck. It'll be a train wreck, but we have defensive buffs up, so we're good. It's just not going to be as fun as the first time I did this fight. Never heard of that one. Was 4-star the highest star your unit could be, or did they or is that one of those flukes where a 4-star was better than like 6 stars? That's not even breaking the cap. This is bad. Let's restart that. Psy Games. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. That doesn't trigger it? Well, damn. And how long did it take him for them to correct that? Or was the correction to just end the game? I think I sequenced this wrong again, but I don't think it matters. Ah, that old chestnut. We made a mistake, but fuck you, loyal customer. You'll keep paying. We know you will. Yeah, I sequenced it wrong. He shouldn't have used his limit break first. Yep, this run's vercocked. Oh yeah, no, we're done here. I guess gacha games aren't much different from casinos, and God knows they don't really play test casino games much beyond making sure that they can't rip off the house. I guess this could go on for a bit. We weren't getting that. And The reward for 87% was pretty awful. So it looks like 550 might be the limit as far as that team's gonna go. Okay, so that character you mentioned, I think, is Cloud in this game. They gave Cloud an outdated piece of technology by this standard. By now it should have been power creep, but it broke the game in half so much that the content is still being designed around it. And it still breaks the game in half. I think if you can stack enough elemental buffs on Cloud, you can just tear through most bosses. Alright, Crisis Core. Yeah. Now you got the stamina shard. These rewards mean nothing. Let's see what Cloud's carrying. Rufus, get fucked. Damn it. There we go. The team with lightning on it is my best team in the game. They can just kill anything, but these other ones aren't as easy to autopilot. And Cloud trivializes all content. Until he fucking dies. What speed is this at? I didn't think you still have stuff to unlock. Okay, that wasn't so much that Cloud sucked, more that Vanille is a pretty shitty healer compared to Lena. Can we just... There we go. Nibble Plains. Oh, I forgot to turn off weight. I see the issue here. One moment. I'm missing a limit break. There we go. Ugh. Oh. There we go. Still not optimum Cloud doing Cloud, but we're getting there. I think he's the wrong soul break. For most of the game's lifespan, Cloud was. I think at this point, Sephiroth might be better. But both of them, both Cloud and Sephiroth are so powerful at this point. They're the few characters who can be... You usually can't take a mage into a physical fight. You can't take a physical character into a mage fight. Except for Sephiroth, Cloud, maybe Lightning, and maybe Van. And because of Cloud, anything weak to wind has to be made disproportionately stronger because Cloud's limit break is just that broken. 4 more of these. For stamina hits 99 or 999, we gotta go do something else just to not burn it or waste it. Since the game ends at the end of September, there's actually a finite amount of stamina left I can generate. So this is, in a way, a speed run, I guess. That electric here is pissing me off. And you're not very useful either. I don't even think we need that at this point. No, let's just kill it. Yep. Yeah, it's basically anyone who was in Dissidia. The core roster is basically anyone who was in Dissidia. And even that took a long time to really round out. But, now that you mention it, I think Cloud is the first character you unlock and Sephiroth might be the second. Like, you can't progress anywhere in the content without unlocking both of them. But I was just informed that there's food, so I'm going to go grab some of that really quick before we tackle what's left. 3 more stages. Alright, give me one moment. Let me go grab something. And we are back. Thanks. Sorry about that. An entire Popeyes meal just fell into my lap. So I wasn't going to say no to that. No siree. Got 3 more left in Crisis Core. I think that last stage auto-played itself. I don't think I had any input there after a certain point. So, thank you to the incompetence of the Waldorf Popeyes. Tonight's stream has been catered by it. I gotta remember to set that back. Nothing really survives more than a few of those. Two to go. Oh, I can make a pull now. I could make a pull now. Okay, we'll do a pull after this last 2 dungeons. I hate you so much, Safer. Let Sephiroth do the thing. I think you put too close to the strings there. I don't think the chat let me let that chat. I don't think the chat let that last one go through. I didn't even see what we gotta do for this guy. Okay. Yep. Oh crap, my mic was off. Whoopsie. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that one. I guess that one was magic or something. Physical attacks have no effect on Genesis Avatar. You dumbass. Alright, that explains that. I only have one magic team in the current meta. Guess we're going fire. Oh, I didn't even have that. Alright, we should be able to handle it this time. Shout is completely freaking worthless though. Skip. Skip. Now we can nuke everything. Send it all to hell. Keep her going. One more and we get sweet, sweet gotcha pull. Nope, here he is. It's time to come on to the man. You know what? Alar's not doing shit in this battle. This might be the only time I ever use this character. There he is. Actually unlocked. He has a trance. Let's see. He has a sync? I could actually do stuff with him. Ah, okay. I'm not gonna go as far as to go get him gear out of the shop, but fuck it. Let's see what he can do. Just give him... Equipment is pretty simple at this point. You just figure your character's element is, then sort by element boost, and then find whatever weapon they might have an affinity for. Looks like we're not going to get anything better than 613. Whatever. Oh, that's his item. Accessories is just Omni Resist. What does this do? Alright. These require you to have certain abilities equipped in the ability slot. You get 2 abilities right here. The slot they're in matters for this. So I have to put 2 fire abilities in. He's a Spellblader. Oh. Oh no, he only has baby spell blades. We need to fix that. Not quite like that. Some characters' limit breaks have higher multipliers if certain characters or certain party members from their game are in the party. But and some attacks will do front row, back row, but nothing like connecting 2 specific characters in like the mundane mechanics. Let's see, record spears. This is the major character progression area. This is where most of your endgame abilities get unlocked. Shit, what was I looking for? Genesis. This is, I guess, the final board. Here we go. Spellblades. Fuck it. Game's ending. Why spare anything? Now he can solo this stage. Which I think he will. And now the finale of Crisis Core Final Fantasy. I wonder if this is a GACT song. I don't think I can afford a GACT song. Oh, that's what that does. Whoops. Okay, that's enough of that. This is a one-man show tonight, ladies. Yeah, it's a one-man show. Heh. While she dances, GACT is going to wreck that guy while Lena dances. Holy shit! He breaks limit break. He breaks the cap twice. Most characters' sinks only break one. So they gave him some preferential treatment there. But now I just want to get to the gotcha goal. Oh shit, he killed him. Oh well. That's the only time... That's the first and only time Genesis is going to see any use in this game. Ha! Got a materia. If a materia drops for a character, that's a sign you haven't ever used them. Because those usually drop just by farming a character out to its max level. At least he got one attack off. And that is Crisis Core, FF7. Looks like we got 8, some 9. That 9 is gonna suck. There's one 9 stage there that I'm not looking forward to. That 10, oh. Yeah, we got a few left to get through. What news do we have? Gem exclusive! Only 1,500 gems. You know, if you want to pay 15 bucks to a dying gacha, then by all means. I am not. That's paid, that's paid. These are events. Thank you, Jonathan King 91 for following. Appreciate it. Yeah, I heard this Final Fantasy thing doesn't take off, they might not make it. Where are we looking? Not these, because I'm not paying for them. Records End Focused Relic. Ah, Brave Exvius. Ah, is that one still going? I used to hear about it a lot. I think there were some collaborations here. Were there any collaborations? Where do I want to go? Who do we want to pull on? Heh. 13's pretty stacked for me. I think Brave Exvius has, if I'm correct, there's more of a story to it than this one. This one's story is less than like a visual novel. I'm thinking of what would be the best thing to pull on. I think we're gonna go here. Alright, wish us luck. Two disco balls. Oh wow. Is there a fast? Ooh, a van. Matoya. Ooh. That was a dupe. I didn't know I had. Huh. Ah. Well, thanks for joining us, John. I'm not going to be able to afford a pull anytime soon. Ah, well, I guess I don't know if you heard or not, Jonathan King. This game is going kaputski at the end of September. No word that the Japanese servers are going down anytime soon. But, just crushing content until then. That's one of the few things where this game was actually pretty cool about. Characters are unlocked through either events, like Let's go back to this view. If you, when you browse through this view, I'm not going to be loading. It's a nightmare. It would usually tell you who, like right there, it would tell you who to unlock. Characters are usually unlocked through just normal gameplay. Weekly events would give you a certain number of souls of heroes, so you could go to this one redemption shop. Hall of Rights. And this is where you would go to unlock new characters. So the only thing you would gotcha pull for is weapons. Weapons are where all your limit breaks are, and limit breaks are how you kill anything in this game. Normal skills have had various uses throughout the game's lifespan, but there's a point where the majority of the game it's always been limit breaks. As you can see, I've gotten all the characters. This is my first gacha game, so when I found out other gacha games put characters behind banners like that, I realized that this is not the game genre for me long term. Alright, we have 4 to complete for 8, and 1 that I fucked up at some point to unfuck. Damn it! I turned the mic off to stuff my gullet again and forgot to turn it back on. Sorry, dudes. Nothing I said went through, did it? Long Gui and Shui Long or something like that, I believe. Or it might have been Jabberwocky and the other guy. Do I need to dance? Afflict this poison? Okay, I see what happened here. I'm not equipped for this. I don't even think I have that ability anymore. Status debuffs stopped being relevant like after the 3rd year of this game's lifespan. Nope. That means I have to find a character who can actually get that to stick. What even causes poison? It's a chance to poison? Alright, who's sitting this one out? The Lisette. Huh, now I'm curious. Adamantoids? He only has to get one spell to stick. Let's go take a look at it. It wouldn't be the start of the game. I feel like it kind of jumps to the end of the game there. Eden, Orphan's Cradle. It definitely feels like they're cutting out a lot of 13 story there. Oh well. Let's get down to this dirty work. In this situation, I can't just nuke them. I have to get that status debuff to stick first. I have to get the stick on bosses who I could otherwise snap in half. I mean, more or less was. It's just the kind of the joke was it was just so goddamn huge. Like, it was treated like a boss, it had its own theme and everything, but like it didn't have any cutscenes. I don't think it had. It might have had a cutscene just joking about how big it was, but there's no story associated with it besides the fact, just some like mention of how dark it is that you're killing something so huge and majestic. What am I doing? Skip. Skip. I get the feeling that didn't do it. I don't think that did it. I forgot to dance. Let's put a pin in. Oh. Let's come back to that one. I think I have to actually go make the poison spell so that it will be weak enough to inflict poison, but not one-shot them, so they'll live long enough to get the status effect, so I can get credit for it, so I can get the mastery bonus that I don't even fucking need. This is life. What's our count on 8 stages? 3 more. Okay. I'll go ahead and knock out these last 3 8 stages, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. Just because I am beat. Oh, so much stamina too. Required to use an ice attack. There's one condition. There's 2 condition. Now we can kill everything. Wait, but we're done. Oh. And there are some battles where that happens, because I guess it needs to be true to the original game, where you will actually lose points for that. See right there? See where it says damage taken? I lost points because of that final cutscene where you can't not take the damage. Alright, 2 more. I think it might be impossible, because I think that it does a set amount of damage. But thankfully you can miss like 3 medals and still pass. So I think you'd still have to fuck that up pretty badly to not get that. But I think there's a safer battle where after you, it's either safer or Steiner in 9, where after you beat him, it sets your HP to 1. And I think that one hits you for 2 medals. So if you don't do that battle perfectly, you can't get the mastery. Oh, well, this one's easy. But early in the game's lifespan, you definitely had to plan around the medals. But then they stopped trying. And basically just said, just beat the boss with most of your party alive, and you get full credit. Yeah, I think that was Kuja. Now that you mention it. Oh right, I gotta debuff this guy. Shit. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. Come on, come on. And Rama with the kill. Right, last 8. I mean, last one of 8, not the final 8 stages. We're hitting 99 stamina. Oh, almost done. How strong is this? 220. Guess we'll do this one by the books. This is this team firing off at full speed. This boss is going to die soon. Proc! Aw. Damn it. What gimmick am I missing here? It can't be that simple. I still don't know what I did besides attacking. Oh, it didn't say anything specific about not attacking that thing. There we go. Okay, that's about as much as realm I can take for one night. As you can see, we have about 908 stamina that I'm not going to use. And we could either use that all night farming materials, or we can burn it in the labyrinth. I think we're going to burn it in the labyrinth. Quick explore. Oh, we got 2. That's unfortunate. Do we get any more? We got 3 more. No whammies. You always attack harder. Use more sword. Any more record markers? We got 2 more. 2 more spins. We get 4 more spins. We got 5 more spins, baby. Oh, 4. Whatever. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Two more. Now let's go grab some achievement stuff. Let's burn the last of our stamina. We can call this a night. Oh. Okay. 8 stamina. Yep, 8 stamina. We're not doing shit for like 8 hours. And didn't even get any more markers. Alright, gentlemen and ladies. Thanks for showing up to watch me play a gacha game that is going to be extinct shortly. I'll probably keep playing this until I run out of stuff to do, because at that point I will literally have no further reason to play this game. We have a couple realms left, and some endgame content to get through. Crystal Dungeons is the last content they released before they announced end of service. I couldn't even scratch that boss. Yeah. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.